Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Kane Holloway, here for Coming Attractions. Lee Cronin's The Mummy came out last week. I watched it. I reviewed it. I'm going to talk about it here. Before we get to that, I want to bring somebody on. One of my nearest and dearest, oldest friends in the whole wide world, bestest buddy you've ever met, and just a all-around gem of a human being. She's cool. She's well traveled, and she hates long intros. Ladies and gentlemen, my sister Summer McCulloch. Pow, 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 pow. Row, 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 row. Row, 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 row. Ticka, 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 ticka.
What's funny is I was gonna be like, you didn't even put in that I'm a veteran, and then you start making all these fucking obnoxious noises.
You're a veteran. You want me
You're gonna set off my PTSD.
You want me to tell people you're a veteran?
You want? I'm a war veteran.
All right. She's a war veteran. She went to Afghanistan. She used to pack parachutes for pilots. She took a shit on a rock after eating bad food in the cafeteria at her base. Summer.
She's had a runny nose for 18 years.
She's had a runny nose for 18 years. She's got 3 kids and a husband. They all wear the same size socks. Summer McCulloch. That'd be weird.
Funny.
You like that?
My Twitch just, like, in the middle of that was like, you know what this needs is a Domino's pizza commercial.
Yeah, brother. Domino's pizza. It's the worst of the pizzas.
The war in Afghanistan was sponsored by Domino's.
Domino's! Do you want a tasteless pile of cardboard with shit on top? Well, go to Afghanistan. It's covered in Domino's. Pew, 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 pew!
You know what?
What?
Actually, I think we did have a Domino's pizza.
I bet you did. That's why you got die-dye.
There was a pizza place on base. It's funny.
Did you say
I'm having flashbacks.
Oh no! You just start having just horrific, violent diarrhea.
The only thing I dealt with during the time in Afghanistan was diarrhea. That's the thing you think is the worst part of that. Is having diarrhea.
Brother, you do not want to go to Afghanistan. Oh my God, what happened over there? I had the worst poo in my life. Huh? Wait, what? Speaking of
I probably did.
Speaking of the desert and Domino's pizza, let's talk about.
Oh my God!
What?
Segway King.
You like this?
Speaking of the desert. Oh my God!
Brother,
so
this. Dude, they called me Segways Holloway.
You kept riding around
on Segways.
And they were like, dude, get the fuck off that thing. It looked so weird.
Guys, Lee Cronin's The Mummy came out. I'm going to talk about it later. Okay? Don't rush me. Don't rush me, but...
Hold on. Does that have anything to do with The Mummy? The Brendan Fraser mummy?
Does Lee Cronin's Brendan Fraser's mummy... Or does Lee Cronin's mummy have anything to do with Brendan Fraser's mummy?
Does Brendan Fraser do a cameo in it?
He does not.
Oh, that's too bad.
This is a little show called Coming Attractions where we talk about coming attractions, movies that we loved, movies that we hated, movies we've never seen, we watch, we review, and then how do they apply to movies that we loved back in the day? Since Lee Cronin's 2026 The Mummy is out in theaters right now, it made me think about one of my favorite Brendan Fraser movies ever, and that is the 1999 The Mummy. I love that movie, and that is one of the movies we're going to talk about today. We're also going to take the nerd quiz Summer is going to take the nerd quiz for 1999's Brendan Fraser's adventure vehicle blockbuster jam known as The Mummy. Did you get a chance to rewatch it, or are you just going based on your memory?
No, I did. I just finished it. I watched part of it last night, and then I watched the rest of it right before.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother, I can't wait.
But I also was on my phone, so I was half paying attention.
You were half got it. I
looking
get
at
you.
Instagram.
Got it. And that's what you do nowadays, and that's totally fine. But that might come back to bite you in the tuchus because we got a quiz to take. Before we get to that, let's talk about the story. What was the story for this movie? You want to go over the story real fast, Summer Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, do the story.
I'm very prepared.
Do the story. Do it. Do the story.
It's about two of the most beautiful people in the late 90s who go on an adventure, and then they go through some hard times. Then they end up fine, and they're still pretty. They don't have a scratch on them. And yeah.
Okay.
Times are tough.
At no point in your description did you talk about the mummy, the desert.
Well, there are some mummies in it, and then there's like gold. There's a couple mummies.
You didn't talk about.
For the most part, it's Brendan Fraser. And Rachel Weisz.
Why did
She's very beautiful.
Okay.
And they kiss a lot, and the thing that I remembered most from this movie was them kissing. I don't know.
They kiss
They kiss a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't remember this. As I was watching it, I was like, I don't remember any of this happening.
Really?
And yeah, I think the scene I remember the most from 1999 when we saw it and watched it was them kissing by the fire when she's drunk.
But they did.
Such a cute scene.
But they didn't kiss.
Oh yeah, they don't
never kiss.
But he like pretends to kiss her, and like that is the cutest Brendan Fraser moment. It's him being like kissing the air. I thought that was so cute, and I think my 11-year-old girl brain just kind of shut off at that moment because I wanted to be her because she's adorable. And I wanted to kiss him. I probably also wanted to kiss her a little bit because she's adorable. Yeah. But I wanted to kiss Brendan Fraser. So after that, my brain shut off.
What about
now? 27 years later, I wanted to watch the movie, and it's still a cute scene. But now I also wanted to look at my phone. So I still don't really know what happened in this movie. I guess we'll find out how I do in the quiz.
Yeah, we'll find out. The Mummy does star Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, and a cadre, a myriad of other characters, and they're all trying to find the hidden treasure in a secret hidden city in Egypt that may or may not have concentrated evil buried underneath its grounds. And then they unearth the mummy, and plagues hit Egypt, and zombies and zombie mummies, and then Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, they make out a couple times. There's then there's the getting in the pact with the tribe that watches over the tomb, and then they fly in a plane and they shoot at a big giant sand wall with the mummy's face on it. Classic the Mummy stuff. And then they find a book that helps them take away the power of said the mummy, and then they kill him and he dies, and that's The Mummy.
Great ending. That's really good synopsis.
Yeah, I liked your synopsis too, where it was basically just about the two main characters kissing. That was pretty great.
I mean, I think that's the main focus for most people.
I would say
just kind of a movie nerd, so you're like all about like the plot.
Yeah.
Plot holes.
No, that's
I'm more about like vibes and vibrations, my dude.
And the good vibrations.
Yeah,
Okay.
given up by Rachel Weisz.
Now, I'm
Pretty sure that's how you're supposed to say her name. I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
So I love the Mummy. I think the Mummy has everything you want in an action adventure horror movie. It's not very scary, but it is jam packed with action, adventure, treasure hunt. It's a little bit of Indiana Jones, and then it's also a little bit body horror. When the Mummy gets out of his crypt, the CGI looks actually really good for the time.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
It's pretty
The
good.
beetle thing though.
Mm-hmm.
The beetle goes under the guy's skin. That
Yeah.
fucked me up probably for my whole life.
Yeah, that's horrible.
1980. I have never forgotten that scene
Mm-hmm.
and how that guy like dies by ramming his head. Right? He dies, right?
Yeah, he does.
Ramming
He tries to get the bug out of his head, and he crushes his
Yeah.
skull into
Yeah.
a wall, and it's like really visceral. You almost think that maybe the real life actor did that and killed himself, and they kept it in the
Yeah.
movie.
Because I mean, have you seen him in anything else?
Mm-hmm. But I
It's
like.
kind of like it's like what's his face in Speed when they pick his head up and it gets taken out by one of those lights. I was convinced he died in that movie.
Yeah.
To film that.
Just to film that, they're like, Dennis Hopper gave his life. I'm taller.
It's a great movie to give up your life for, I'll be honest.
I think this movie opens. It opens kind of goofy with some narration about what Egypt is
It's
like.
Aladdin. It's like the opening of Aladdin.
It is. It opens like Aladdin, but then if Aladdin had more sex, and I was gonna say knife fights, but Aladdin has quite a bit of knife fights. There's some sword fight. There's quite Let's go.
People kissing.
It's got.
The Mummy and Aladdin. The
Wait a
same
minute.
Movie?
Are they basically the same movie? I mean, how could you? Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
We both just had the same epiphany.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. They go into an underground tomb
Thing that's full of gold.
full of gold that collapses on them when they remove the gold from the place, from the temple. And then a full-on calamity happens.
And the mummy guy gets all giant, and so does Jafar at one point.
So does Jafar.
And then she kisses the mummy guy to make him stop being giant.
That's exactly you're right. Jasmine kisses Jafar to make him stop messing around with her dad or something. And then, oh my God, that's right. Because Rachel Weisz does the same. Oh my God, my brain is splitting in half. Aladdin and the Mummy are the same movie. Oh my God.
They're both so sexy.
Oh my God, Aladdin and Frasier, so hot. Especially the scene where he's gonna. My favorite scene in the movie is when they're gonna hang him, and you're like, you think she's gonna talk him out of it, or he's gonna somehow like get loose, and then they're gonna beat him up or whatever. But no, they straight up. She rejects the big guy's advances, and then he goes bah, 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 and then they fucking hit the trap door, and he's like, aha, his neck did not break.
His neck did not break.
And he's just that scene is so sick because you're like, oh, he's dead. What? I thought he'd be in the rest of the movie. No. And then he's choking. He's like, now we have to watch him strangle to death. And she's still negotiating. Then there's like that ticking clock. That scene fucking rocks. I love that scene. And then they cut him down. And then the very next scene, she's talking about how he's a scoundrel and how he's a scumbag and Brendan Fraser's the worst and you should never trust a guy like that. And then he comes up and he's all clean shaven. He's got a nice suit on. And she's like instantly wet. You're like, yeah, and you get it because you're like, holy shit, he's so hot. What the fuck?
Yeah. But hang on, because Aladdin gets arrested too.
He does!
Also gonna be killed.
Oh my God! You're right.
And then he's like dressed up as a prince, and she's like, "Oh, okay." Or no, then he takes his hat off and does the apple thing, and she's like, "Ooh, you kind of fine though."
Ooh,
Like,
ooh, wait a minute. And then, yeah, and then she's about to get her hand cut off. And then he's like, one stop, hee ha, I do do do. I'm Aladdin and I'm as sexy as hell. I got a big ass monkey, or he's actually really little. He sits on my shoulder and steals the bread. And then we see two little children and they're starving. And my monkey's like, fuck them kids, I'm gonna eat my bread. That's when I get to the Cave of Wonders. I slip down, grab the lamp. Then I try to get out of there, but my monkey's a little fucking gold freak. He takes a ruby off of that monkey's hands, and everything melts around us. Abu is Benny! Oh my god, and they wear the same hat! And they're the same size! Aladdin and the Mummy are the same movie.
And Abu changes like to different things. Like he's like an elephant and he's a camel or he's a whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Benny had all those different necklaces and was saying all those different prayers in different languages, pretending to be something different until the mummy was like, "Oh yeah,
Summer.
okay, you're speaking the language of the slave, so I'll stick with you."
Summer.
Brother.
Oh my god. And remember that scene in Aladdin where Abu starts speaking Hebrew? And Jafar's like, oh my god, a Jewish monkey? I want to be a sultan. Remember that?
Benny is just feeding off of Brendan Fraser. He's like, I'm just gonna follow him around.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm gonna steal from him and I'm gonna trick him when it best suits me.
Mhm.
And Abu's like, Abu could be out in the jungle doing his own thing and making his own money, but he's just following Aladdin around and making Aladdin do all this work for him. And then he'll be like, "Give me half of that bread. I didn't do shit. I'm just a monkey that hangs out with you."
Dude, you're onto something. Benny is both Abu and Iago.
Yeah.
He's an Abu Iago mix because he kind of looks like Iago a little bit, but he also looks like an emaciated monkey, and so you could see it. And I can't believe it, but I think we fucking broke this down. This became a whole other thing.
Like, yeah, Rachel Weisz being like, she was cute or whatever, and then it's like when Jasmine puts on the red outfit and Rachel Weisz comes out with the fucking thing.
Yeah, when she's wearing black. Yeah, and then Brendan Fraser's all wet, and he's like, "Oh my god!" They're both wet for each other.
And yeah, that's Jasmine with the fucking high pony.
Yeah,
Red outfit, she's sexy as fuck.
Yeah,
in that outfit,
dude. And I'm pretty sure at one point Brendan Fraser says, "Do you trust me?" And then he jumps off of something. Yeah, we have to watch it again now to see if he's like, "Do you trust me?" And how
he can't be killed. In the same way, Aladdin's like jumping off of roofs and getting lucky and not dying.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser had to walk through the desert, and they were like, "Should we kill him?" And they're like, "No, the desert will kill him. The desert doesn't kill him." And then they try and hang him, and it's like, "We're gonna break his neck." His neck did not break.
His neck did not break.
He continues to not die the same way that Aladdin continues to not die.
Dude, I cannot believe what
like,
we have.
He got thrown in the fucking ocean, or like that building was gonna roll over him in the snow, and he figured out where the window was. Aladdin and the Mummy are the same.
They're the same movie. They are the same movie. I cannot fucking believe this. Okay, with that in mind, Summer Dawn, what do you give 1999's Aladdin remake known as The Mummy?
Oh shit. I don't know. After this conversation, it's probably like an 8 out of 10.
I know! It's better somehow. It's like almost it's better. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 8 out of 10 too. It's fun. It's a fun action adventure, swashbuckling, Indiana Jones style mummy movie with magic. It's basically also Aladdin. It's what the Will Smith Aladdin remake wishes it was. It wishes it was the Mummy. It wished it did that practical shit. And no, figuring that out now has broken my because there's like the whole like welcome to Agrabah, and then there's Robin Williams' character at the beginning who's like telling you about, in his racist voice, telling you about Aladdin in the world, and they do the same opening in the Mummy. You're so right about that. And then it's just like almost beat for beat, shot for shot, because like Jasmine's like, I want to go out and experience the world, and fucking Rachel Weisz is just a poor librarian who wants to, because like even at one point Rick O'Connell is like, I get your mom, I get your dad, I get your brother, but I don't get you. And she was like, I may not be an explorer, but I'm a librarian, like she wants to.
They never go into, other than like that one, obviously the horrible scene where she destroys that library. It's like, does she do this often? Like, if she's continuing to knock down these bookshelves, why is she still hired there? Like, I understand what he said, like, your parents gave us a lot of money, blah 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 blah. If she's fucking shit up that bad, fire her.
No,
but they don't ever give us any other example other than she had one really bad accident. He's like, why do I continue to put up with this shit? It's like, what else has she done? This is one thing, and it was clearly an accident. Why are you being such an asshole?
Yeah, but that's like a really big thing. Like, if like, and also like, imagine it's like maybe, but imagine it's like her
brother shows up, and it's like, he's like, I'm just a drunk fucking idiot, and she's actually trying hard to like go to school and work hard, and her drunk brother gets to be a fucking asshole and wander around and be a treasure hunter and everything. That's fine, but you women trying to learn with your book learning, I can't handle this. Women should learn how to read in the 20s.
Well, maybe it's like her second day. If you did something that catastrophic on your second day of work, they'd be like, "What? Who hired you?"
Yeah, exactly.
And then if I showed up,
I continue to put up with this nonsense, and it's like, what else has she done? She seems to be very smart, and other than just the fact that she's a woman in the 1920s, I don't understand what else she's done wrong.
Maybe she came to work one day on the blood drive day, and it was like her job to take everyone's blood, and she couldn't find a vein, and she kept poking him, and he kept being like, ow, and every time he's like, you poke me one more time, you're gonna have to organize the bookshelves. and then she poked him, and he was like, that's it, go to the bookshelves. And then she went to the bookshelves and then knocked all.
No, but that guy sucks, because then later they bring him the map and he catches it on fire, and they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, it's probably better.
What?
You guys didn't need that map. And it's like, this is an ancient map. She said it was 3,000 years old, and you're like, whatever, big fucking deal.
Well, it also looked.
Fault.
It looked laminated. Do they have good
us to be able to see it. Oh, this is also Egypt's national treasure, BT dubs.
The mummy?
Yeah. It's like a national treasure, but for Egypt.
Is that should we do some fun facts about the mummy? Here we go. We're gonna get into fun.
Guess the Rotten Tomato score first.
I'm gonna go, it's 73.
No, it's 64.
64.
That is low.
That is too low.
It's
1999. Okay. Here, let's do 1990 film of 20 things you somehow missed in La Mummy. 1999. Okay.
The first thing being that it's an Aladdin remake.
It's an Aladdin remake. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Here's the opening shot with surprisingly little CGI. The Mummy revolutionized CGI since it was one of the earliest mainstream films to utilize certain digital effects, including motion capture, digital cutouts, procedural animation, and computer-generated prosthetics. Even though multiple visual companies worked on The Mummy, the director, Stephen Sommers, made sure digital effects were only used when necessary. Although the opening shots of Ancient Egypt implement CGI, there's not as much as it appears, and in fact, almost every structure in this sequence is a miniature. Oh my. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's go to fun fact. Next fun fact. The fear in Arnold Vosloo's eyes is real. It's hard not to discuss the mummy without mentioning the big bad himself. Arnold Vosloo is the mummy. After betraying the pharaoh, the sinister high priest was buried alive while being eaten by flesh-eating scarabs. Unfortunately, the ritual allowed him to be reborn as a god if he was resurrected. Although Vosloo never utters a word in English, his oh my god, why was he scared? Vosloo required zero acting while performing the burial scene after being wrapped in tight bandages from head to toe for 4 hours. While being interviewed, Vosloo said the experience may be the worst thing I do in the movie. It was just awful. They wrapped me tight in bandages and put me in a coffin. And the shot took 20 seconds to do, but it was a weird feeling. That's crazy, to be wrapped up for 4 hours for a 20-second shot.
That would be some sort of... It's like that torture that What's-Her-Face went through on The Shining, and then she went fucking crazy.
Yeah. Or she was just crazy herself, you know. There's those.
Yeah, but I don't think What's-Face helped in that. Really broke her. Different conversation.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Also, The Shining is a remake of Cinderella. Mistake that's not really a mistake. Here's another fun fact. The Mummy's plot, backstory. The Mummy's plot, backstory, and lore is surprisingly dense and complex. With that being said, there's bound to be a couple plot inconsistencies in here and there. One mild criticism that's often brought up revolves around how the Mummy could possibly mistake Evelyn to be his beloved Anaxinamun, considering they look nothing alike. However, this called plot hole is easy to explain. To regenerate his body, the Mummy took his eyes of Bernard Burns, who was essentially blind without his spectacles. According to the director's commentary, the Mummy was bestowed with Bernard's poor eyesight, which is why the reanimated corpse mistook Evelyn for his lover. That feels like you're making it up.
But then he gets the other mummy. You know what I mean? Like his girlfriend mummy out of the mummy thing.
His girlfriend mummy out of the mummy thing. What do you not know what I'm talking about? He got his girlfriend mummy out of the mummy thing.
Yeah. That's exactly. His girlfriend mummy out of the mummy thing so that he could unmummy her.
All right, last one. Being this one is a reference to the original Mummy movie. Being a remake, it's no surprise. The Mummy has one or two nods of the original, certain shots of the Mummy's burial scene, and practically identical to the Boris Karloff version. Rick's comment about how the Mummy was buried alive because he got too frisky is almost directly lifted from the 1932 classic. However, it is surprisingly easy to miss the biggest callback, though. Throughout Rick's adventure, he assisted by Ardith Bay, whose people were tasked with preventing the resurrection of the Mummy. Even though Ardeth is a beloved character, many fans may not realize the significance of his name. In the old version, the Mummy passes himself off as a regular historian while prepping his lover's resurrection. In the guise, the Mummy goes by the moniker Ardith Bay. That's a bad one to go off of. It's a bad one.
How about the one I see something on IMDb that says Brendan Fraser almost died during the hanging.
Oh, read it.
He stopped breathing and had to be resuscitated.
Oh my God. Oh my sweet Lord in heaven. Now we must watch it. Brendan Fraser strangled to death. Holy shit. Yeah, I heard it like caused like a ton of problems. And now that's why his eyes look the way they do now, because he's all bugged out of his head, because he got his fucking spine realigned.
Aw.
No.
Sucks.
You ready for the quiz? You ready for the quiz, Summer Dawn?
Quiz me up.
Quiz, hotshot. Think I wouldn't have been prepared?
We got all the balls in the world right here, man.
But I got your attention now. What do you do?
Hey, Jack, you forgot your muffin.
Have a good one, Bob.
You couldn't understand the kind of commitment that I have. You're in a man's life's work. And you think you can walk away. You got blinders on to the world.
Have a good one, Bob.
Quiz, hotshot.
Here we go. If you get all 10 correct, you are Brendan Fraser, you're Rick O'Connell, or you're what's her name, the girl that you like, Rachel Weisz, also known as Evie. If you get all 10 correct, you're both characters, and you get to make out with yourself.
Yes.
If you get 5 out of 10, you're the mummy's girlfriend because she gets killed, she kills herself, then she gets resurrected and then sliced up again.
Also because she's kind of hot.
And then she is hot. And then if you get 1 out of 10 or 0 out of 10 correct for this Mummy the quiz, you get you are
Benny.
You're Benny. And you get eaten by scarabs, you little freak. All right, here we go. Question number 1 for the 1999 movie The Mummy, Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and Benny, the Aladdin remake. And if you're playing along at home, it's multiple choice. Put them in the comments. All right. The city, number 1, the city Thebes in Egypt is known as A, the city of the living, B, the city of the dead, C, the city of thieves, or D, the city that was built by rock and roll.
B?
Did you say B or C?
I don't know. Which one should I have said?
Just which one did you say?
I said B as in Benny.
I said B as in boy. That is correct. It is the city of the dead. All right. Number 2. What is the name of the priest turned mummy? Is it A, Seti the First, B, Karnak, C, Imhotep, or D, Big Pun?
Isn't Karnak Carson's character?
It's loosely based on Karnak, the PLO, the IRA, and the warehouse.
And the hot dog stand
And behind the warehouse. Who has better health insurance than Dunder Mifflin? See, I wish there would be alcohol. PJ Wonder, what's up? Welcome to the chat. We're doing the Mummy quiz for the 1999 The Mummy quiz. Feel free to join in. The first question was, the city of Thebes in Egypt is known as A, the city of the living, B, the city of the dead, C, the city of thieves, or D, the city that was built on rock and roll. Put it in the comments. Summer already answered that one. My sister is taking the Mummy quiz right now. We're on question 2. What is the name of the priest turned mummy? Is it Seti the First, Karnak, Imhotep, or Big Pun? Baby. Imhotep. That is correct. That's 2 correct. Okay. What year does the movie take place? Does it take place in 1926, 1923, or 1899, or 6969?
1926.
1926?
Yeah.
That is correct!
Yay!
Okay, number 4. What is the name of the hidden city that buried Imhotep? Is it A, Hamunaptra, B, Seti, C, Hurghada, or D, Rawlins, Wyoming?
That's stupid. Amanoptera.
That is correct. That's 4 correct, Summer. It's a 10-question quiz.
Wow.
You're doing great. Number
Great.
5, The Book of the Dead raises the mummy. What's the name of the book with the scriptures to kill the mummy? Is it A, the Book of Horus, B, the Book of Amun-Ra, C, the Book of Anubis, or D, How to Win Friends and Influence People?
The B, the Amun-Ra book.
The Book of Amun-Ra?
Amun-Ra.
The Book of Amuz-Raman?
Amuse-bouche.
A Book of Abuz-Bush. Yes, that is correct. It's B! You're killing it!
Oh my god.
We're halfway through the quiz, and brother, you're fucking killing it. Number 6. When Rick, Jonathan, and Evie find Emotep's corpse, what do they say about his skeleton? A, he's still juicy. B, he's still moist. C, he's still oozy. D, he's got morning wood.
Ew. I think juicy.
Is juicy your final answer?
Yeah.
That's correct! Oh my god!
Woo.
That's 6 right. You're careening off the cliff of perfect score. Number 7. There's 10 plagues are brought to Egypt when the mummy awakens. What are the first 3 that hit? Is it A, dead livestock, flies, frogs? B, boils and sores, darkness, and locusts? C, locusts, water turned to blood, hail and fire? Or D, math homework due in the morning, and then old people want foot rubs and you're gay now?
Shit, I don't remember. This is when I stopped paying attention.
Come on! You can do it.
Which one had locusts in it? I'm pretty sure that was the thing.
2 of the answers, B and C, both have locusts in it.
I feel like I'm gonna go C.
C, locusts, water turned to blood, hail and fire?
Yeah.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
No, I'm not sure about that, but that's my answer.
That is correct! Pam, pam, pam. 7 correct. True or false? Emotep is afraid of cats.
True.
Huh?
True.
That's true. Give him a true. True, 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 true. Pam, 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 pam. Really fast cat. All right. 9. You're on the last 2 questions, Summer Dawn.
My gosh.
Name the pilot that dies taking Rick and friends back to Hamanoptera. Is it A, Wilson, B, Winston, C, Cecil, or D, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike?
D always fucks me up because I know it's not real, and it's very distracting.
I know.
What was C?
C is Cecil.
What was B?
B was Winston.
Fuck. I think it's Cecil?
You think it's Cecil?
Yeah,
You're going to lock that one in?
I guess.
All right. That is incorrect. Your
Damn it,
first
it's Winston, isn't
wrong. It is Winston. Your first
damn
incorrect.
it.
You almost had a perfect score. You're a fucking idiot. All right.
I know.
You're at number 10. Last question, my friend. What is scratched on the inside of Emotep's sarcophagus and his last words in the movie? A, death is only the beginning. B, death finds us all. C, death will never hold me. Or D, dear Slim, I wrote you but you still ain't calling. I put my cell, pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I got 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There must have been a problem at the post office or something. Well, whatever. Fuck it. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? Is it? Is it A? Is it A, B, C, or D?
Alright, see, I already forgot what the first answers were.
Okay, death is the only is only the beginning, or death finds us all, or death will never hold me, or A.
Don't.
Or the tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Been out of bed at all.
Hey.
Anaxanamun's pregnant now. How far along is she?
Oh my god.
Sorry. Okay, what'd you say? A?
Yeah.
Death is only the beginning?
I guess.
That is correct!
Yeah.
Woo! 9 out of 10. Right. You get to be well, you're not Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser getting to kiss each other. You have to pick between Brendan Fraser or Rachel Weisz. Who are you? And you get to kiss one of them.
I want to be Rachel Weisz because she's so pretty.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice,
Yeah.
and I like that. That's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful and wondrous.
Yeah.
Summer,
That's
you,
nice.
you killed the quiz. 1999's Mummy is one of my childhood favorites, and I love it to this day. I think it still holds up. 1999 is an era of movies that are just unstoppable. I put them up
Yeah.
against any movie out today. They're so fucking good, and the Mummy is up there. And join us next week when we do another one of these quiz. We'll figure out what it is. I'm gonna watch a couple more movies and we'll figure it out. Summer, is there anything you want to plug before you get on out of here?
No.
Okay. Well, love, peace, and chicken grease, homeboy.
Yeah, you too, sister.
All right,
Have
all right,
fun
brother.
Playing video games.
I will have fun playing video games. Have fun sleeping. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.